there's old Mother Earth with all of her secrets to see. The world is a treasure trove of faces, fabulous faraway places. The hopes and the fears, the joys and the tears of people like you and like me. The kingdoms of magic and science,
the glorious story of art,
the world of romance, of music and dance, this world where we each play a part. The miracle of imagination, the marvels of earth, sea and sky. These wonders untold are ours to behold in the funny world, the thorny world, the wonderful world of color.
Now, from Walt Disney's wonderful world of color, ride a Northbound Horse.
Easy, boy.
Well, where do you think you're going, boy?
Branchville?
Branchville.
The toll for crossing this bridge is $2.
I ain't got $2.
Come on down there, boy.
Oh, I ain't got $2.
Ain't got $2. Well, maybe you got $2 worth of goods on that wagon.
Yeah.
I'll go take a look.
Hey, little... Now you be good.
Arnold? Yeah? Got some valuables. Look here. This might be worth $2.
That belonged to my mother.
Now, what's so important about this here?
Hey, you quit, Arnold! Arnold, try to come, let's get.
What happened, boy?
2 men, they tried to rob me.
Here's you didn't just stand by and let them.
No, sir, what's in that wagon's all I got.
My name's Will Parker.
Mine's Cav Rand.
Glad to know you, Cav. Where are you headed?
Branchville.
I'm going there, too. Still a few days off. I'll ride in with you if you don't mind.
No, sir, I don't mind.
Good. We can make camp over there under them trees. Maybe get you dried out a little. Come on.
All right.
You got business in Branchville, Cav?
Gonna sell my mules and this wagon and everything that's in it.
Where's your folks?
Dead.
How'd that happen?
We was coming through Louisiana when they caught it. Folks there calls it bottomland fever.
All of them, boy?
My sister, kid brother, Mom, and then Pa. I seen to the burying. Mr. Parker, answer me something. How come I was the only one didn't catch it?
I can't answer that, Cav. Why are you going west? Why don't you head back home where you got kin?
Pa said he wanted to make Texans out of us, Rands. Thought it fitting if one of us made it.
Well, I'm gonna be needing a wagon. And a good team to pull it.
You think you'll buy him from me?
Here, you're gonna be a Texan, you're gonna have a sizable appetite.
Wonderful World of Disney.
Hey, Demmer! Jim!
Will Parker! My gosh, it's good to see you!
How you doing, Jim? Say, you're losing some of that belly.
You always say that! What are you doing here?
Oh, just passing through, Jim. Cav, this here's Jim Demmer. Jim is Cav Rand.
Howdy.
Well, howdy, boy. Cav, you're new in these parts.
Yes, sir.
I'm a-buying his team and wagon. His furniture and belongings is up for sale. We thought maybe you might help us out with it.
Everything?
Yes, sir, everything.
Tables, chairs, bed? You know, Emmett Winslow down at the general store might be interested in buying. I'll go fetch him.
Now, wait a minute. You tell him he might be missing out on a bargain if he don't come running.
Yeah, I'll bet he will. You wait right here.
All right, Jim.
Oh, Mr. Winslow, I sure want to thank you.
You're entirely welcome, son. Although it's a good deal more than I wanted to pay for second-hand goods.
Oh, hogwash, Emmett, you got a bargain and you know it. Now untie the mule.
Mules?
Here, boy, you might be wanting these.
Will Parker!
Come on, Cav. Somebody I want you to meet.
Well, Will.
How are you, Addy?
It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's good to see you.
How are you?
Fine, Addy. You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Oh, this is Cav Rand. This is Mrs. Mason.
Hello, Mrs. Mason.
Hello, Cav.
I met up with Cav on the road. He lost his family a while back.
I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you two come in and sit a while? It just so happens I have a rhubarb pie, fresh from the oven.
Rhubarb pie?
I've been thinking on it, Addy. It just don't seem right, a boy Cav's age be gallivanting around over the country by himself. I was wondering maybe if you could put him up here.
Why, sure. I have a nice room all fixed up.
But I don't want to stay here. Nothing personal, ma'am, but... Mr. Parker, I've done some thinking on it, too. Well, I was going to ask if I'd go with you. I was hoping you'd give me a job, maybe driving a wagon or...
I already got a driver, Cav.
But nobody can handle Bo and Billy as good as me. Why, I just barely touch them with the reins and soft-talk them into doing most anything.
Let me ask you one question. If your folks was still here, what would they want you to do? I'll be back through here come the end of summer. We'll see how you're doing with your schooling then. I might be able to find a job for you on the ranch. That agreeable?
Guess so. Here you go, boy. Howdy, Mr. Demmer.
Hello, Cav. Well, how's school going?
All right, I guess, Mr. Demmer.
You heard from Will Parker?
Got a letter this morning. Said he'd be moving out with the herd pretty soon.
You still wish you were going with him, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You know this here horse is sure taking a shine to you. Sight the way he carries on when you show up.
Sure is a pretty thing.
Well, I wouldn't go getting too friendly with him. You know, he goes up for auction tomorrow afternoon with the rest of this here stock.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, auction starts at 3 o'clock.
Oh. Good afternoon, friends. Shawnee's my name and peddling is my game. I got a line of goods here'll beat store prices anywhere. I got Yankee rum and I got cheese. I got salted codfish. I got gumdrops and sour balls for them afflicted with a sweet tooth. I got a complete line of patent medicines here, including Dr. Parmeter's magnetic snake oil, guaranteed cure for rheumatism, frostbite, toothache, sciatica, and bilious complaints. That's a fine-looking horse you got there. Yeah. I got the world-famous Kickapoo Indian salve that's made from buffalo tallow and healing herbs. I got stave saws and barrel heaters and brooms. I got a boot blacking in there, boy, that'll make them cow boots purely shine. Yeah.
We're not interested. Come on, Cav.
Well, now, hey, folks, wait a minute. Hey, I'm only just beginning here. Hey, I got a hair restorer in there. It's guaranteed to sprout hair on the back of a frog. You don't need none, just some for your friends. 30-day free trial offer. You get your money back, you ain't satisfied. Yeah, sure, fine-looking animal. You know, I could almost believe he was a racehorse.
He runs a little.
A little? Why, there ain't a horse in 7 counties that'd come close to him in a race.
Do tell.
Well, that's what you said, Mr. Demmer.
Well, he won both heats at the county fair last year.
Yeah, well, that's pretty fast, ain't it?
Well, the competition weren't much.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now, I ain't that much interested in speed. You know, poor old traveling peddler like me, but, I just seen him and took a fancy to his looks. I suppose he's up for sale, ain't he?
I'm afraid not.
Well, now, wait a minute now. I do a little horse trading on the side. Now, you see that gray over there I use as a saddle horse? Well, I got him from a Bear Creek mercantile man who couldn't pay his bill. Now, you wouldn't believe it, but that there gray has a bloodline in him, and it'd make old General Harper herself proud to sit up on him. Now, I'll tell you, I'll trade you that there gray even for this here black horse. And just 'cause I like his looks don't know nothing more about him.
That horse goes up for sale tomorrow afternoon at public auction. The Carson dispersal sale. I couldn't sell him or swap him even if I wanted to.
Auction, eh? Well, I reckon there's no harm in me sticking around and making a bid on him myself, is there?
Expect I'll be here, too. So long, Mr. Demmer.
Bye, Cav.
Oh, say, can I get a nose bag of feed from you?
I'll fetch it.
Wait a minute now. I want you to come on over here. I got somebody for you to meet. Now, there. Now I want you two to get acquainted. Them two didn't notice it, but you two are the spitting image of one another. You're a regular pair of twins from head to hock. You know, there's a lot of money to be made if a man had a pair of matching horses and knew what to do with them. Why, the 3 of us could make enough money so those old Shawnee would just be sitting in the cooling shade being waited on hand and foot by a pretty little Cajun gal that I know of. Just lazy away the rest of his life. And you two, you'd be right there with me. Just a-munching on that tall, sweet grass until calling day. Pretty little ponies. Maybe there's gonna be a golden dream tomorrow. Come true.
The wonderful world of Disney.
I got 135. Gentlemen, this buggy horse will pull double or single. He'll go all the way. Now I've heard 30 once, I want 35. Do I hear 35? Do I hear 35? 30 once, 30 twice, sold for $30 to Mr. Griffin.
Fair enough, Demmer.
Next horse? All right, here you are, gentlemen. A beauty, a real fastest thing on 4 legs around these parts. And purely an angel under the saddle. He'll take you to California or down to the corner meeting house. Now, who'll start the bidding at $50?
$50.
$50 I've got from Mr. Griffin. 50. Do I hear 60?
60.
60 from Cav Rand. 60 I got. Do I hear 70?
Come on, boy. We ain't fooling around with marbles. This here's money.
That boy's got the money. I'll vouch for that.
70.
70 from Shawnee the peddler. 70. Do I hear 80?
75.
80.
80. The boy knows horse flesh, and that's a fact. 80 I got. Do I hear 85? How about it, Mr. Griffin? Aha! Mr. Griffin's gone to church. Do I hear 90? Do I hear 90?
Bid 85.
85 from Shawnee the peddler. Do I hear 90?
90.
90 from Cav Rand. 90. I want 100. I want to hear 100. 100 once. 100. I got 90. 90 once. 90 twice. Sold for $90 to Cav Rand. Pick up your horse, boy. All right, bring in that next horse. All right, gentlemen, here we have a fine 9-year-old bay.
Well, Cav, looks like you're ready for cowboying.
Yes, sir. Oh, could you tell me how far it is to Tyler?
Well, that's a long ride.
Yes, sir, I know, but there's somebody I got to see there.
Well, that road out there leads into Lufkin. Tyler's north of there. Just ask anybody in Lufkin, they'll direct you.
Thank you, Mr. Perkins.
And, good luck, Cav.
Cav, what on earth?
Ain't he a beauty, ma'am? Just bought him over there at the auction.
Bought him?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, he sure is a beautiful horse. What's his name?
Ain't thought of one yet.
Well, I guess I better get these in the oven.
Mrs. Mason.
Know what we're having for supper tonight?
Miss Mason.
Hot roast and brown potatoes.
Miss Mason, I won't be here for supper.
Oh? Where will you be?
I'm leaving.
Leaving?
I tried real hard. I want you to know I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I have to try and catch up with Mr. Parker.
But, Cav, he already told you.
I'm hoping he'll change his mind about taking me along on the drive.
This is something you have to do, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I suppose Will would have done the same thing when he was younger. Cav, if it doesn't work out, will you come back? Your room will be waiting.
Expect you better be going.
Not until you've had some supper.
Sure is a black night. Black as coal. Coal. You like that name, boy? I like it. And it's gonna be yours.
Boy, you sure made a mistake outbidding me on that horse. But being a man who follows the golden rule as laid down in the scriptures, why, you'll find old Shawnee's a forgiving man. Now, all I want from you is the horse.
Cole's mine. You got no right.
Don't interrupt your elder son. Tell you what you're going to do. You're going to take that bill of sale out of your pocket, throw it in the fire. And then you're going to sign this here new one. Me. Right there.
I ain't signing Cole over to you or nobody.
You misunderstand me, son. I ain't asking you. I'm telling you. You hear me?
No matter what you do to me, I ain't signing my horse over to you.
I'll tell you, son. I can't have him. You ain't gonna have him either. Fact is, ain't nobody gonna have him. Except maybe the devil.
No, wait. Don't shoot him. Here, you can have him. Here's the bill of sale. I'll burn it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. Here, don't shoot him. Here. Don't shoot him! Don't!
You ain't got no more use for this saddle, so you just carry it on over there and throw it on him. Go on, boy. Put that bridle on. Put the saddle on, boy. Come on, move.
It's broke.
What is?
The cinch's broke. Look. See?
The wonderful world of Disney.
Morning.
Morning.
All right if I water my horse?
Trough's right there.
You Cav Rand?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, boy.
Go where?
Link, you
What'd I
see the
do?
horse.
What are you gonna do?
I'm the sheriff of this town, boy. Don't give me none of your sass.
But I didn't break no laws or nothing.
I'm sure you didn't.
But what are you doing?
Wait a while and you'll find out about all this. Now take it easy there, boy. I don't want to have to rodeo you and then.
Where you taking me?
You'll find out directly, boy.
What'd I do? What did I do? Wait, God. Hey, Ain't you gonna tell me what this is all about?
I sure am, boy. You're wanted for stealing a horse.
Stealing a horse?
That's right, that black gelding you just rode in here on.
But I didn't steal Cole, I bought him.
All you gotta do is show me a bill of sale.
Well, I can't. See, there was this man and...
That's what I thought. Hey, that's something in here I want you to hear, boy. Telegram. Come a little while ago. Appeared before me, Justice of the Circuit Court of Angelina County, the Honorable Wendell T. Adams. Yes, not the part. Here we are. The complainant, one Homer C. Davis, hereby states that a certain juvenile being the age of approximately 15 years named Cav Rand did purloin, steal, and take from the complainant one valuable horse, a black gelding of the name of Cole, standing 15 hands, 2 inches high, so herein described. Reward of $25 is offered by the complainant, Mr. Davis, for the recovery of his horse.
That's me, Sheriff Homer C. Davis.
He's lying. His name isn't Mr. Davis. It's Shawnee. You ask him why I ain't got the bill of sale for my horse.
Sheriff, the boy's been out in the sun, and he ain't well. Now, I know these symptoms very well. Fancy and things, you know what I mean? Forgetfulness. Why, I bet he don't even recollect selling me that horse.
Well, I didn't sell you the horse, you...
Bill of sale, boy. Pardon me. And then he come and stole the horse back from me while I was holding a prayer meeting back on the trail there with some folks, you know, some stray sheep and the like.
You a man of the cloth, Mr. Davis?
Well, I tried to model my life after the teachings of the good book. Try to bring strays back into the fold wherever I can.
Very admirable trait. Is your signature, son?
He made me sign it.
You see what I mean about the sun, Sheriff?
Well, I'll tell you, boy. This bill of sale's all legal and proper. Means I'm duty-bound to turn Mr. Davis's horse over to him.
Thank you, sir.
But you can't.
Who's to say I can't? Mr. Davis, this telegram mentions a reward.
A reward? Oh, yes, Sheriff. Forgive the oversight. I just, here we are. And, the bill of sale, Sheriff. Thank you.
What about the boy? Circuit judge will be coming through here in a week or two if you want to press your charges.
Fine. The circuit judge. Well, Sheriff, actually, I have no wish to punish the boy unduly. Maybe you could just let him cool off in the jail cell for a day or so. You know what I mean, learn him a lesson.
You pick up your horse at the livery stable.
Much obliged, sir. Sheriff, who is that splendid-looking group of men out there?
That's Tiny Nichols and his boys from the Bar Z Ranch. I always like to see him come into the saloon on payday.
You own this,
I own the town, Mr. Davis.
The town?
Must be something pretty special about that horse, boy, to make you want to steal it.
I already told you. I didn't steal him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Tiny. Come on, Tiny. Come on, let's go, baby. Come on, Tiny. Get him. Come on, Tiny. Down, boy. You got him going there, Mac. Come on, Tiny. Do it. Down now. He's weak. Do it, Tiny. Come on, down with it. Come on, Tiny. Let's go, boy. You got him, baby. Come on, Tiny. Now you got him just where you want him. You got him going, Mac. I'm down now.
Now, there's a woman.
Well, it ain't no coyote.
Hey, who's coming out in that wagon?
Gentlemen,
Where you got her hid?
the singing voice that you are listening to is coming from right here.
Out in that
Funeral? That magnificent instrument is the most recent invention of Mr. Thomas A. Edison. It's called a phonograph.
Phonograph?
That's right. And the music is coming right off one of them miraculous little cylinders, right there. Listen to it, boys.
Sure is pretty singing, ain't it? That sure take care of them lonelies when we was night watching them cattle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I got to have me one of them. What you asking for it?
The unbelievable price of only $2.
Mister, you just sold yourself a song.
The Wonderful World of Disney.
Ooh-wee. Lucky what I got me.
Let me touch. Careful with it. Pardon me, friend. I neglected to tell you, but you can't play that there unless you got this here.
Oh. Well, how much you asking for that?
Gonna let you have this at a special reduced price of $40.
What?
$40?
That's
a lot of money.
Mister, you give me back my $2.
Friend, if you'd like to reconsider the deal, if I may, you got your $2 back. Now, gentlemen, before you move on, I want to introduce you to the finest and most complete line of merchandise that you're likely to see anywhere else in your travels. And at prices that defy competition. Now, don't put your fingers on that, brother, because the dirt don't do them no good. Right over here, we got genuine gold-filled watches, imported from St. Louis at a special cost to you of $3. Over here, Mother Mercer's pine tar soap. Now, that's a peerless remedy. Now, that's used for the removal of blemishes and blotches and other unsightly eruptions of the skin. This gentleman over here is holding in his hand a jar of Gorshin's Persian salve. Now, that's an instant cure for blisters, for saddle sore, for corns, for ingrown toenails. Them feet of yours deserve this. Up there we got what?
This whiskey.
Yeah. Whiskey? Oh, no, friend. Now, that's a tonic water. That's made from a very secret formula. That's brewed to put lightning into the feet, not the head.
Well, let's just have it at a...
Oh, wait a minute. No, Fred, no. I wouldn't do that if I were you. No. That's liable to confuse your plumbing. Oh, that tonic water is for horses.
Horses?
Oh, go
That's right.
on.
You mean to tell me this will make a horse run faster?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, sir.
Even this wagon-pulling horse?
Yeah, that sick old thing. Oh, now, listen, I'm going to tell you, this here horse was weaned on that tonic water.
Didn't do him much good, did it?
He saddle broke?
Well, yeah, I've rode him a time or two.
Oh, and according to what you're saying, is any other horse ought to eat his dust.
Yeah, I expect so.
Say, peddler, would you be willing to back that up with, say, a $20 bill in a race with Pete's horse?
You run a pretty quick horse, huh, boy?
Yes, sir.
But now you men, well, you ain't asking me to gamble with you, are you?
Oh, no. Oh, we'll call it a sporting wager.
No. No, the good book fairly clamors against the evils of gambling.
Oh.
I'll quote you chapter and verse. Oh, I can show you a section in the book of Ezekiel.
Well, we might be able to make it a bit more interesting. I'm sure that Macklin here and the rest of the boys are willing to bet on Pete's horse in a race with yours.
Yeah, I got $12 right here. 20 I'll put on it.
Boys, it just ain't right.
I knew he was all talk. Let's go have another drink.
However, you really want to? All right, let's do it. Sarah up there, could I have your assistance? Come on down.
Get on down. Help this man out here. We won't get...
Now, if you'll just write down on this paper the names and hold the wagers of each of these gentlemen, I'll be obliged. I'll be with you shortly.
Hey, peddler, where you going?
Well, I gotta get unhitched and saddled, don't I?
Yeah.
All times 5 is 25. Come on, get on. 6 is 30.
I hear you.
5 times 8 is 40.
Just give me a chance.
All right, Link, now come on.
give me some of that. I got $7.35 here, sis.
How do you
Come
expect
on
me
now,
to
Lee.
write if you're all going to come screaming at me at the same time? Now, just give me a chance.
5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. Way down yonder in the maple swamp, water's soft and muddy. There I met a pretty little maid. There I spied my honey.
Mr. Davis?
What are you doing here, Sheriff?
Peculiar thing. You remember that telegram I got from Judge Wendell T. Adams of Angelina County?
Yeah.
There's only one circuit judge in Angelina County. His name's Fred Warmer. Now, I've known old Fred now going on about 20 years.
Well, go on. I know that ain't all.
Well, I heard you making that tonic pitch of yours. You know how it makes horses run so fast? And I figured that gelding there didn't need any tonic, does he?
No, he don't.
No. Well, that's why I come over and saddle him up for you. I hope maybe you'd cut me in.
Well, I'm much obliged, Sheriff. But why should I cut you in?
You ever see a bunch of drovers when they was mad? Real mad? Like as if some stranger switched horses on them in a match race? Run a ringer in on them?
I know what you mean. How much you want? Half.
In exchange for my services as race starter and judge and that sort of thing. And my silence. I presume you accept my terms, Mr. Davis.
Oh, no question, Sheriff.
Good. All you gotta do is tighten up that cinch a little. I'll go out and set up the course for our race.
You ready, Peddler?
Ready, sir.
Sheriff Eppes has volunteered to act as our judge and starter.
Mighty kind of the sheriff.
Link has our bet.
I come to $60.
Can you cover that much, Peddler?
I believe I can.
Now, you see them two trees out there about 400 yards?
I do.
Yeah. That's where you start. Link. Finish up about right here. Link will hold the pole. You ride on out there, we'll get the race started. You just cut loose when I fire.
Come on, feed out there, man. Feed it. Let's get him now. Come on, feed it. Come on.
All I gotta say is that horse better be able to run, Peddler.
Yeah.
It looks like they're about ready.
Better fire, Sheriff.
Come on,
How much that peddler say that tonic water's worth?
There's 10, 20, 30.
forgot to inquire, Mr. Davis. You got a license to race horses in this county?
Yeah. A license?
Fee's $10. Now, being the duly elected tax collector, I'd be willing to accept payment. Man caught racing without a license, fine is $20.
Oh. So what you're doing is really saving me $10, huh? Yeah. Well, I better be moving out now, Sheriff. Don't have me believing I lost the horse race.
So long, peddler.
5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40.
Sheriff? Sheriff Eppes, can I see you for a minute? Sheriff? Sheriff, how long am I going to be in here?
I don't know. You got any money?
I got $16.
Well, in that case, I'd say bail for you'd be about 15.
You mean I can get out of here?
Let's see the money.
5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8.
You better mend your ways, boy. You don't want to grow up to be no thief.
What are you doing in here, boy? How'd you get out of that there jailhouse? Oh, you're fixing to steal the horse, are you? Oh, boy. That ain't right. Now I gotta give you a licking for that. With this here strap, just like what Pappy gave me. Come on out of there now and take it. Come on, boy. Boy, come on out of there. I'm gonna give you this whipping. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. I tried to do that and get away, too. I never saw you. And you ain't neither. Now, come on out of there. Come on out of there and bend over. Right there. Come on. That's right.
don't miss our movie of the week tonight at 8:30 on Taz TV, the 1986 mystery Agatha Christie's Dead Man's Folly with Peter Ustinov and Gene Stapleton. But stay with us now for the evening news, followed by Funny Nits and Knockout.